What's going on, guys? Spencer Fagioni here. I've been in this business with Family First Life about 3 years now, and a tool that I feel that would be useful for new agents is to kind of get a video montage of what a full dial day looks like in this business. And so what you're about to watch is a 7-hour dial day compressed down with all the in-between time cut out. This is going to simply be all the talks, all the answers, all the no's, and all the appointments booked. At the bottom, you're going to see a dial day tracker. It's going to be there for you guys to kind of see and follow along with me through the ups and downs of a dial day. But I really wanted to do this so that new agents can kind of get the mind right, get the expectation set that it does take all day to dial sometimes. And so as long as you put the numbers in your favor, the 15 appointments should come nice and easily. So I struggled a lot on this dial session. It by no means was my best, but it was the most real and consistent. And I want to give you guys real, genuine results of what a dial day in this business looks like. As I mentioned, I've been here for many years. I've done tens of thousands of dials at this point. So it's definitely coming with some experience, but I think it's important to set that expectation, okay? So when you watch this video, be sure to, if you see anything that you think that I can do better, I'm 100% open to coaching and criticism. Put a timestamp, send the rebuttal, put the rebuttal that you think would have helped me book another appointment. But guys, this is ideally for training. Send this to new agents. Help them by setting that expectation. Show them this video. And if you guys find this even more beneficial, just keep sharing it. There's a lot of content here that I think people could value from. And ultimately, I just want to help everybody at FFL, my agency and other agencies combined. I want us all to win. So let's keep that goal in mind. Let's watch this video. Let me know if you guys think it was good. If you guys want to see another one, send me a message in the comments below. But stay tuned, sit back, get your notebooks out. I think you guys are going to be able to learn something on this dial session.
Hey, is Barbara available, or are you her spouse by any chance?
I'm her spouse.
Perfect. My name is Spencer Fagioni, and I was getting a hold of you and Barbara regarding that response card you sent in on your loan through Truist Bank here. How you doing?
Well, we already took care of that, so it's really immaterial. So.
Okay. What was it you guys took?
So thanks anyway.
What was it you folks took care of?
I took care of it. I told you.
Well, I'm not sure we're on the same page. I want to be just really quick. I just want to verify what it was you took care of, make sure we're talking about the same thing.
Well, I really don't want to give you my information, but
You don't,
went to the Knights of Columbus.
sir, you don't have to give me any information over the phone. I simply just verify what I have down here and we get the information delivered to you. All right, so real quick, I have you wrote down that you're 80 years old, and it looks like your wife, Barbara, is 79 years old, and I have the address here. Is that all correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay, perfect. And when you guys sent this in, you were just looking for coverage that would pay off the home if something happened. Is that correct?
That was our original thing, but I went through the Knights of Columbus. I did a term loan, and that covers the whole thing anyway.
Okay, so just to be really quick, sir, you're eligible for these state-regulated plans that are just less expensive than companies like the Knights of Columbus.
Well, I'm not. I'm really not interested. I'm finished. Okay. Thanks.
Well. Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
Steve, this is Spencer Fagioni calling you about that mortgage protection response card you sent in on your loan here with Taylor Morrison. How you doing?
Good. We're all set with that, by the way.
Okay, perfect. I'm the manager here at the office. Just wanted to touch base. Did somebody from our office come out and get you guys taken care of with the mortgage protection?
No, we went with someone else already.
Okay, what company did you go with?
We went with another company.
Okay, well the reason I was calling is because, well, before I let you go, Steven, one last question. We have access to all 20 companies in the state of Florida that offer it. Did you just go with the first thing you saw, or were you able to shop out everything, make sure you got the best thing for you guys? Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So what company did you guys go with?
We went with one from our regular insurance agent that we use there.
Okay, so just your local PNC guy that does your home and auto?
Well, he shops it out, yeah.
Okay. Well, how many carriers does he have?
Oh, that I don't know.
Okay. The reason I asked is because we're actually the state regulated department. There's different kind of programs that you're able to get through the Florida State Department of Insurance that has access to better benefits like full refund of premium if something doesn't happen to you. And so even though you might be confident that you like what you have, all I'm doing is getting the information out to you guys. It's just doing that final button up to say, hey, if these are the options the state provides versus just a local broker, the state obviously regulates the pricing on these. So they're generally, and in my 6.5 years experience of doing this, much less expensive than something through a local brokerage. So all I wanted to do is make sure the details I had here was correct, get you guys the info that you originally requested, and that way we can cross you guys off the list. Does that seem fair?
Yeah, I don't think we really requested much information.
Well, I've got a letter here that you wrote your age at the age of 67. And
Taylor Morrison does not hold our mortgage, by the way.
that's totally fine. I just work in the office that responds to the requests that are sent in. It looks like you hand wrote on this letter you're 67 and the handwriting says that your spouse is 75. Is that correct?
I didn't handwrite anything, so I think you're mistaken about that.
Well, I assure you I'm not lying. I'm looking at the form that we
I
received.
understand. Listen, our information is out there. I already signed up with someone, so the conversation really is over. I don't need to go through it anymore, but I thank you for the call.
Well, I understand, but you guys sent a handwritten request to our office. Just couldn't get it. Couldn't get it. Hello, is this Adrian or Melina?
Adrian, who speak?
Adrian, this is Spencer Fagioni calling you about that letter request you sent to my office here regarding your mortgage with InterFirst Mortgage Company. How you doing?
From where?
From your mortgage, the InterFirst Mortgage, your mortgage for your house.
No, I think you called the wrong person.
No, I've got Adrian. That's you, right? Really getting my shins kicked in this morning, folks.
Hello?
Hi, Adrian.
Yes.
Adrian, I don't have the wrong number, I assure you. I'm looking at a form that you filled out and sent to my office here regarding your mortgage being paid off if something happened to you or your spouse. You remember doing that?
What mortgage?
The Is that your house?
Oh, okay. Oh, this is my house, yeah.
Okay, perfect. So my name is Spencer. I just wanted to make sure what I have here is correct, and we'll get you right off the phone, okay? You went ahead.
What you asked me for Adrian and who?
Well, I wasn't sure who your spouse was. There's no name on here. Are you married or are you single, Adrian?
I'm single.
Okay, that makes sense. I apologize. So you're single. Now, Adrian, if something were to happen to you and you were to pass this house on, who in your family would you be passing the home to? Do you have any children?
I have children.
Okay, so your children would be your beneficiary, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so when you sent this in, you wanted to be sure that when you pass away, you're passing the house on to them without them having to pay the mortgage. Do I have that correct?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Give me 1 second. So Adrian, I have a couple questions for you. Was this a new home purchased or a refinance?
Refinancing.
Okay, gotcha. Now, ballpark for me what that new monthly mortgage payment is on the mortgage.
Excuse me?
What's that new monthly mortgage payment, ballpark?
Well, how much is the mortgage payment?
Yes, sir, each month.
I think it's around $800, but
Okay.
you don't have the information. Can you send me the email with everything and I figure it out, whatever you need, because I'm in the middle of the meeting right now.
Well, I understand. I'm going to have you right off the phone, Adrian. I probably only need 60 seconds, so I'm not going to confirm anything else over the phone, but I just want to make sure that everything I have here is correct. You wanted this insurance to help your kids, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Send me the email, please. I can talk right now.
Adrian, do you have about 60 seconds?
No,
Okay.
I'm not in front of me.
What time are you normally home from work at the end of the day so I can just give you a call then?
Around 5 o'clock.
Okay, so you're normally home by 5 o'clock? Okay, I'm going to be out in the area tomorrow. I'll try to give you a call. If I can't get a hold of you, I'll just swing by tomorrow evening, all right? We'll take care, Adrian.
Okay.
This is a good way to start, though, you know? I'm getting all the no's out of the way.
Hello?
Hello, Claudia.
Hello?
Hey, Claudia.
Yes.
Hey, Claudia, this is Spencer Fagioni. I'm calling you about that mortgage protection response card you sent in on your loan here with Fifth Third Bank.
Thank you, but I'm not interested right now.
This isn't a sales call, Claudia. I'm calling you back responding to the letter you mailed our office. What?
Oh my goodness gracious.
Definitely getting beat up today. Hello, Claudia. This is Spencer Fagioni. I just got off the phone with you. I wanted to let you know this is not a sales call. I need you to return my call today regarding your loan with Fifth Third Bank for your home. Loan with us. Please return my call at this number here. I should be available for the next couple hours or so. 239-790-8296. Thank you. Hello, Joseph.
Who's this?
This is Spencer Fagioni, just looking to speak with either Joseph or Joseph's spouse.
Where are you calling from?
I'm calling regarding the letter you folks mailed in to our office about the mortgage protection on your loan here with Taylor Morrison.
Yeah, we already logged down. Thank you for calling, but
Well,
we're already set.
Well, real quick, one last question before I get you off the phone. Did you have somebody from our office come out and get you guys taken care of?
Yes.
Okay, what was their name? I'm the manager here. They didn't update your file. Or if you
I'll have to call you back.
or if you remember the name of the insurance company you have, whichever order.
Omaha.
Mutual of Omaha? Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
All right,
perfect.
thank you.
And what was your name, ma'am? Gotta keep your attitude good.
Hello?
Hi, Sandra.
Yes.
Hey, Sandra, this is Spencer Fagioni calling you about that mortgage protection response card you sent in on your loan here through Lake Michigan Credit Union. How you doing?
I've already taken care of it, thank you.
Perfect. That's exactly why I was calling. I'm the manager here in Collier County. I oversee the entire office. Did somebody from our division come out and deliver this underwriting to you in person, or did they complete it over the phone?
Neither or. They sent it by mail, and then they sent 3 other letters. First, they take the money out of the checking account. Then they send you a letter and say I'm no longer covered.
Wow.
And then they send me a letter. They can't seem to get money out of my checking account any longer. And then they send me a letter that I have been discontinued or canceled. Then they send me a letter saying, can I have some money out of your checking account?
So that's
I think I'm done with the insurance company thing.
Absolutely.
I don't need to be scammed anymore.
No,
I mean, I don't know. I have to go into the bank to take care of the situation because they're still taking money out. According to them, they're not. So,
Sandra, let me make sure.
And I'm done.
Yeah.
And I'm done.
Well, Sandra, real quick, I don't think I'm from the same company you have currently.
You know what? But you're still from an insurance company. Have I been scammed once?
I'm not.
I've been scammed twice.
I'm not from an insurance company, ma'am.
I cannot afford to be scammed.
Of course, and the intention of my phone call is to not scam you. It's to introduce myself. Woo!
Hello?
Hi, Norbert.
Yeah?
This is Spencer Fagioni calling you about the mortgage protection response card you sent in on your loan through JP Morgan. How you doing?
Okay.
Good. So look, I was just calling because this was the type of coverage where if anything at all happened to you, we're going to have that mortgage taken care of for your family. And that's what you were looking for, right?
Well, I was just interested in getting the numbers. To be honest with you, it's really not an ideal product for me because I'm single and I'm already getting like a pension and Social Security check, so there's no danger of losing income. I don't really have anybody to necessarily pass things on to, but I'm the kind of person that would like to know what the numbers would be.
Yeah, precisely. And since you could imagine these products aren't really a one size fits all, it's important to go through at least that first underwriting step. That way we can find out what would make sense for you and also, more importantly, what the numbers are. So I'm just going to ask you a couple questions, Norbert, and we'll get you right off the phone. Sound fair enough?
Yeah.
Sweet. Norbert, I got you. That's right.
It's actually an apartment, but the legal address is
Okay.
objection. But anything that goes through the mail is
10-4. Gotcha. So
mortgages
gotcha. And the loan amount I have here is the. Does that sound about right?
right.
Perfect. Was that a new home purchase or was it just a refinance?
It's just a refi.
Okay, good. Now ballpark for me, what's that new monthly mortgage payment you're making on that?
It's like $920.
Perfect. All right. So I have you down here at the age of 70. That's you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I get a ton of these response cards every week, Norbert, so I have to do a little screening health-wise with you. So for the most part in the last 7 years, have you been pretty healthy? No major heart attacks, strokes, cancer, anything like that?
No.
Okay. What about the small stuff?
I mean, I have been healthy.
You've been very healthy?
Yeah.
Perfect. That makes my job easy. Nothing small stuff-wise, diabetes, pain pills, high blood pressure?
No.
Sweet. Now, the reason I was asking you those questions, Norbert, is because I'm what's called a broker. As I mentioned previously, what that's going to mean for you is I'm going to be able to shop and customize the best plans to not only fit your situation, but more importantly, your budget. What I do with all my clients is I simply set up that 10-15 minutes of underwriting. I get together with you. I explain to you your options. I'm going to answer all of the questions you have. And if I end up being able to find something that you like, great. And if not, no problem at all. Does that seem fair enough?
Okay. Yeah.
All right, cool. So you're retired or are you still working, Norbert?
I'm retired.
Okay. They got me helping about 10 other families out in Naples over the next 2 days. I have a couple openings in the afternoon. I have a 4 p.m. on Tuesday, or I got a 2 p.m. on Tuesday. Which would you prefer?
To tell you, it's going to require that I'm not going to be interested. I was just really hoping to get something over the phone or like through the mail. I got enough things going on. It's such a long shot. It would be something that would be useful for me. You can see where it's highly unlikely that anything would be useful. It's just like I got the card and I would like to have a number. So.
Of course. And that's kind of where my role is. I'm a manager here, so I oversee the whole county. At the end of the day, the way I look at it is we just provide you the information. If you get something, that's great. If not, it really doesn't affect us. And so we just want to be thorough. We want to get you the printout. There's several materials that we leave behind for you. That way, once I'm gone and you have the accurate numbers, you have all that stuff to look at and read, and you can decide later on if it makes sense for you. But I totally understand. But that's kind of where I'm a little old school.
If I can't get something over the phone in 5 or 10 minutes or something in the mail, I really would just like to know ballpark, what kind of figures. And it's highly unlikely that this would be a product that would do anything for me.
Yeah, how long ago was the last time you looked at the ballpark figures for something like this?
I haven't. I actually have never done that. And I have no need to leave anything behind.
Okay.
For anybody. I have no children.
So
I
what?
have a girlfriend, but she has her own thing set up.
Gotcha. Let me ask you this question, Norbert. What changed over the last few years or so that when you saw this letter, you're like, huh, let me look into it. That would be something that I could see the value in.
Well, I'm just a person that's curious about what the ballpark numbers would be.
Okay.
So I can't really see this being a product that I would use, but you know, I got the letter. I think it would be interesting to know what the figures are, but not enough to set up an appointment and have someone show up.
Yeah, the only reason they make an underwriter show up is because instead of going with like a life insurance sales rep, we do the underwriting for all 20 insurance companies in the state of Florida, and it really kind of cuts out the middleman for you. You just get to get the results of, hey, which company gives you the best rate? What are all their coverages? What do each of the coverages do? And that way you don't have somebody from a sales department trying to come out and get you to wear an umbrella with the company's name on it, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I really, you know, as I think about it, I really don't have interest in the product, so I'm just going to pass on that.
Norbert, who would the home or the apartment go to if something happened to you? Do you have children that would be the beneficiary of the property?
I have no one. I have like a brother and a sister that are far away, and they're both, you know, they have like their family. So
Yeah, but I mean, the reality is, like, if I had no kids and I had my brothers, wouldn't you want at least the asset or all that equity, the money, the value of this property to go to your brothers instead of going to like the state or a charity or something? Or
well, yeah, I'd probably leave it up, but I'm not going to worry for their sake with, you know, what the equity is and, you know, like what the value is.
yeah, I understand. Most people aren't trying to make somebody rich if they pass away. They just want to leverage this type of coverage to say, hey, I passed away, but at least now the mortgage is paid for 6 months, giving your brothers some time.
I'm not worried about that part because I'll probably put somebody's name on it, but I still have like $50,000 in equity even after the mortgage. So I'm not worried about that.
Okay, so what your primary concern when you filled out the form was just leaving the.
It's really just a curiosity as to the figure.
Okay, got it. And what kind of figure makes sense for you from a financial standpoint? You said you're retired, you're on Social Security, your pension, you're drawing off your 401k, so you're not necessarily earning income, so it would have to make sense for a budget. What is that budget where this would have to make sense for you?
I don't even know. I can't think that there would be a reasonable figure that would make sense because it really, I'm worried that that's something that's doing something for me. I'm not concerned with anybody else.
Okay.
And since I already have like no danger of like disability or anything like that. So I really probably shouldn't even send the card back, to be honest with you.
I understand. Most people are kind of at your point where saying, hey, I don't know anything about it. I don't know how it's going to help me. But these insurances have things called living benefits, which means if in your old age you got cancer, stroke, heart attack, any sort of disability where you were unable to take care of yourself due to old age, these insurances would actually give you the money up front to help you take care of medical costs, medical expenses, any sort of assisted living assistance. So there's a lot of features that would help in a single situation like yours, whether you have beneficiaries or not. At the end of the day, Norbert, my job is just to provide people the information, get it in your hands, cross you off the list, get the phone calls to stop. And so the reason I was calling you today, I just want to say, hey, Norbert, you seem like a nice guy. I'm going to be helping about 10 or 15 families in your neighborhood tomorrow and Tuesday and Wednesday. And so I said, hey, if I can get my packet together for Norbert, I can drop it off, get him to sign off that he received it, then we're down the road motors. You and I never got to talk again. Does that seem fair? That way we can get you your quotes.
Yeah.
You wanted the information, I want to get it to you. We'll get you the numbers, we'll get you the ballpark. You ain't got to sign and drive. Let's just get this to you and we'll get you crossed off the list, okay? Do morning or afternoons work better for you on Tuesday and Wednesday?
And Tuesday afternoon.
All right, I got a 4 p.m. Is that acceptable for you?
Yeah.
All right, Norbert, is there a gate code I'm going to have to use to access that neighborhood?
No.
All right, I just drive right in, and then when I drive right in, do I go right or left?
Actually, you would pull straight in, and it's like deep, shiny corner. So you make your turn in, and you just keep on going straight, and then this is the department. It's kind of like a cul-de-sac thing, so it's kind of like the deep point.
Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna just go right in through the main entrance. I'm gonna go straight, and then I'll find your apartment. Is the building number? What's the building number?
No. That's not on anything in here.
Okay, gotcha.
It's just how they do.
No problem.
Address.
No problem.
But that's just gonna confuse you. It's just.
Okay, no problem. I should find it, no problem. Tell you what, write down my number if that way if I call you I can't find it. But it sounds like it should be pretty easy to find. So Norbert, I got you down for tomorrow at 4 p.m. I'm about 6'2", just a scrawny white guy. When you see me knocking on the door, don't be alarmed. You can put the shotgun away. I'll have most of my details prepared, and we'll just have a really brief conversation about it. I'll get you the information you request, and we'll be out of here, okay?
Okay.
All right, Norbert. See you tomorrow at 4.
So
Yes, sir.
I can return your call at the number you dialed me at now.
This number will go right to the office, so you won't necessarily get a hold of myself, but you should be able to leave a message.
Okay.
All right, I'll see you tomorrow, Norbert. Take care.
Okay, thanks.
Bye.
Bye. Hello.
Hi, Roberto.
Hello. Yes.
Roberto, this is Spencer Fagione calling you about the mortgage protection response card you sent in on your loan through United Wholesale. How you doing?
Thank you.
Good. So this was the type of coverage that if anything happened to you, the mortgage is going to be taken care of for your family, and that's what you were looking for, right?
Oh, I already have protection for that.
Okay, that's exactly why I was calling. I'm the manager here at the office, and I'm just reviewing your file. You completed that within the last 6 months, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, the advisor that met with you did not complete your file here at the office, so it's showing as incomplete. I'm going to update that now. What is the name of the insurance company you proceeded with, Roberto?
Primerica.
Okay, so you're with Primerica, and did you know the agent personally, or did they just call you over the phone?
No, I know the agent.
Okay, so Roberto, part of the reason you sent this letter in, this is the one where you wrote on here that you're 52 years old. You're probably like a lot of other families. You wanted to look at all your options, not just one option. These plans are the state regulated plans. They're oftentimes much less expensive than private insurance companies. So I'm just gonna ask you a couple questions and I'll get you right off the phone. We'll get this information out there to you. Roberto, I have your addresses. That's correct?
Yes.
Okay. You currently 52 years old, that's you, right?
Yes.
Okay, and then are you single or are you married?
Single.
Okay, and I have the loan here, correct?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Now, I gotta do a little screening health-wise with you. Roberto, in the last 7 years, have you been in pretty good health? No major heart attacks, cancer, stroke, anything like that?
No.
Okay, what about the small stuff? Do you take anything for preventative medications like high blood pressure, cholesterol, pain pills, or diabetes?
For high blood pressure.
Okay. One medication or two?
One.
Okay. Now, Roberto, again, like I mentioned a moment ago, the reason I was asking you these questions is because we have access to the Florida state regulated plans. We're going to be able to shop out every option available to you in the state of Florida, not only to fit your situation, but most importantly, your budget. So what we do with all of our clients, we set up a 10, 15 minutes at the most. I simply get together with you, go over your options. I'm going to answer your questions, of course, And if I can show you something you like, great. And if not, no problem at all. Does that seem fair enough?
Okay.
Okay. So, Roberto, are you working currently Monday through Friday, or they got you on the weekends as well?
Monday to Friday.
Okay. What time are you typically getting home at the end of the day during the week?
Around 6.
Okay. I'm looking at my calendar. I have about 10 or 15 families to see over the next couple days. I do not have a 6 p.m. available on Tuesday, but I do have a 6:15 to 6:45. Any reason why you wouldn't be home between 6:15 and 6:45 on Tuesday?
Yeah.
That does work for you, 6:15 to 6:45 on Tuesday?
Yes.
Okay. Roberto, do you have a pen and paper handy? I'm going to give you my name and number, and I'm going to give you my state license number so you know I'm not some weirdo coming over, okay?
Okay, no, I don't know.
Okay, let me know when you're ready.
Right now. Okay. Okay.
Okay. So, again, my name is Spencer, and my state license number is going to be W as in Washington 501394.
Okay.
All right. Now, Roberto, in order for us to be effective, I want to make sure we can look at your Primerica policy and make sure we can find something that makes more sense. So just have that policy out on the kitchen table when I get there, and that'll speed things up, okay?
Okay.
All right, perfect. Roberto, I have you all set for tomorrow evening at what time again?
6:45.
Yeah, sometime between 6:15 and 6:45 I'll be there. I have a lot of families to see, so it just gives me a little time in case I'm running late. But anytime between 6:15 and 6:45 I'll be there, okay, Roberto?
Okay.
All right, perfect. Have that policy out, and I look forward to helping you out then.
Okay.
All right, bye. Oh, sweet Betty, Jesus, I finally got a good one. Hello, Mila?
Yes.
Mila, this is Spencer Fagioni calling you about that mortgage protection response card you sent in on your loan here with Cross Country. How you doing?
Good. You know what? I don't know if this is related to the mortgage that I have. Are you independent? Are you related or what?
Yeah, that's a great question, and I'm glad you asked. I'll tell you exactly what this was for. We sent you a letter when you got approved for the loan, letting you know you're able to participate in insurance, that if something happened to you, we're going to get that mortgage taken care of for the people you leave the home to. And you sent that in saying, hey, I want to find out more information about that. That's what you were looking for, right?
Yeah, I just want to know how does it work? You know?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because I know I have the insurance in the house. And
Correct.
What is protection that you're talking about is the life insurance. I have my own life insurance too.
Perfect. And that's exactly why we're calling, just to kind of help educate people. I myself had my own life insurance, but I had to find out the hard way how mortgage protection insurance is actually a little different and how it helps me. So all we're going to do, Mila, is we're going to provide you the information. That way you can look and see if there's any overlap with your existing insurance or how this is going to be different and how it'll help you. Let me just make sure what I got here is correct. I'll ask you a couple questions. We'll get you right off the phone, Mila. I have the address here. That's correct, right?
Yes. How long
Okay.
will it take to one? Because I'm going to work at 1.
I'm probably going to take probably no more than a minute and a half of your time, and I'm going to get right off the phone. I'm heading out of the office. Okay, perfect. Now, the loan amount that I had here was about... Does that sound about right?
Yes.
Mila, was that a new home purchase or a refinance?
Home purchase.
Okay, do you love it?
Of course.
Perfect, good. Are you still walking into walls in the middle of the night, or does it feel like home yet?
I'm not there yet.
Okay,
I'm here in Virginia.
got it. You're still in Virginia. When are you moving down here?
Probably April or May or so, I don't know.
April, May. You're still in Virginia?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. So here's what I'm going to do, Mila. I get a ton of these response cards every week, so I got to do a little screening with you health-wise. For the most part, in the last 7 years, have you been in pretty good health? No major heart attacks, cancer, stroke, anything like that?
No.
Okay, what about the small stuff for any preventative medications like high blood pressure, cholesterol, pain pills, diabetes?
That's all I have. The cholesterol and the hypertension.
Okay. And are you just taking one medication for the hypertension?
Yes.
Or two?
Yes.
Okay. The follow-up question I have to that is no history of any heart-related conditions. Is that correct?
For me or for my family?
For you specifically.
No.
Good. Okay, so the reason I was asking you those questions is because I'm what's called a broker. I have access to all the insurance options here in the state of Florida that protect the mortgage. And so I'm going to be able to shop and customize the best plan to not only fit your situation, but most importantly, your budget. So what I do with all my clients is I simply set up a 10 to 15 minutes. I just get together with you. I'm able to go over your options. What I always tell folks is if I can find you something you like, great. And if not, no problem at all. Does that seem fair enough?
Okay.
Okay. Now, are you working during the week at the office, or do they have you working remote?
I work 24 hours almost.
I'm sorry?
I'm working at night.
You work night hours? Okay. So what time do you normally get home from work in the morning?
I have not a standard time. Sometimes if I work at night, I go home at 9. If I come just like today, I just came like 8 o'clock.
Okay.
I'm going to work at like 1 o'clock.
Okay, gotcha. And you're currently in Virginia right now, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so here's what I'm doing. I'm looking at my calendar tomorrow. Is there any reason why you wouldn't be at your computer for us to do this over the phone and on the computer tomorrow around 10 a.m. or would 11 a.m. be better for you tomorrow?
Tomorrow is Tuesday.
Yes.
Oh, probably that. I'm available at like 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock?
Yeah.
Okay, now because we're doing this remote, Mila, I'll need you to have your phone handy around 11 o'clock. Can I get a hold of you via text message and phone call?
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, perfect. And you'll be prepared to do this over the phone. So do you have any questions prior to doing this if you need anything?
Sure. I just want you to tell me what it is. And
Okay.
I'm going to tell you if I like it or not.
Okay, perfect. So I'll get all the details prepared so I can read them to you tomorrow and we can go over what the coverage is. And if you like it, great. And if not, no problem at all. Mila, do you have a pen and paper handy so you can write my information down?
Okay. Okay,
All right, my name is Spencer. And my state license number is W 501 394.
Okay.
All right. So in the next 24 hours, you're going to get a text message, in the next half hour, you're going to get a text message with a picture of my driver's license as well as a picture of my state license. When I give you a call on tomorrow around 11 o'clock, you'll have that information already, and we'll get to work looking at these options for you, okay?
Okay.
All right, Mila, thank you very much. And if you could do one other thing for me in order to help save us some time, if you could have a list of medications you take out, that way when I call you, you can rattle those off to me. That'll save us about 10 minutes of any health questions, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Mila. We'll talk to you tomorrow at 11.
Okay.
Bueno,
Hello, perfecto.
bueno. Yeah.
¿Hablas inglés?
Yes.
Perfecto. My name is Spencer Fagioni. I'm calling you about that mortgage protection response card you sent in on your loan here with Loan Depot. How you doing?
Good. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. Thanks for asking, man. Hey, I just want to make sure we're on the same page. This was the type of coverage where if anything happened to you, we're going to pay that home off for Maricela, and that's what you were looking for, right?
Yeah, but I already did talking to some people, and I'm gonna get it done, but I just haven't got to it. But I got some people that he's offering me the same thing, and I just haven't been around to it.
No problem. That's actually why I was calling. I'm the manager here in Collier County, and we wanted to make sure that, so I just wanted to touch base with you. So since I oversee all the business in this county, we just got a notification from all the insurance companies that there's going to be a rate increase in the next, there's going to be a rate increase in the next 30 days. And so I'm going to be helping a few families out in your area over the next couple days. And I want to make sure we get you locked into the low prices. Since you guys are young, you're 43, your wife's 42 years old. You guys are in that inexpensive market. I don't want you guys to get into that coverage that's way more expensive than it can be affordable. So I'm a similar age as you.
Provided too?
Yeah, I'm actually the manager for the whole county, so I can help you guys get it done really easily. What time are you normally home from work during the week?
Around 5.
Okay, 5. How about tomorrow evening? How about tomorrow evening at 5:15? Does that work for you?
Yes. What are your rates? What is yours? What you have?
Well, I got one better for you, Perfecto. I'm actually going to shop out all the rates in the state, and I'm only going to present to you the cheapest one out of all 20 companies. So I really don't want to go anything other than the absolute cheapest coverage. Does that seem fair?
Yes, fine.
We're going to find the lowest cost one. Okay. Now, I can do 5 p.m. tomorrow. Does that work for you?
That's fine.
Okay, let me make sure I have that. Okay, 5 p.m. tomorrow. I have. Is your wife going to be home at that time?
The thing is, this is the thing. Me and her are divorced.
Okay. Okay.
She does with my boys. I live at another address, and I'll be at the following address.
Okay, go ahead with that address. Okay, so because you guys are divorced, you probably want the mortgage benefit to go to the kids then, is that correct? Or how do you want this set up?
That's correct.
Okay, perfect.
That's correct.
All right, cool. So I'm going to see you. Is that a house or an apartment?
That's a house.
Okay, good. And then do you want me to park in the driveway or park on the curb?
Park on the driveway. I don't got a problem. Park on the driveway.
Okay, perfect. All right, I'll park on the driveway, but I'll be there right around 5 o'clock.
Okay.
All right, thanks, man. We'll see you then.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah. Okay. Hello.
Hey, Rainier, did you get my text message, buddy?
No, not yet.
Okay, I just sent you a picture of the form I was calling about. I know it sounds like I'm a telemarketer when I start off, but I'm just actually following up with your house loan that you have here for. And so you sent a piece of paperwork into our office that I was calling about. Can you take a look at your phone?
I speak Spanish, you know.
Yeah, I know. Well, this form was completed in English. Does your wife speak English?
No.
Okay. Well, I think we'll be able to get it done just because I just need to confirm what you wrote down here. Can you look at that picture I sent you?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, perfect. Is that your handwriting or your wife's handwriting?
Huh?
Is that your handwriting?
I'm working right now, man.
Okay, what time do you get home from work during the week and I'll just come drop this off?
Anybody speak Spanish?
Well, I'm the manager here. I can probably find someone to speak Spanish. If I can know what time you're normally home, I'll contact someone on our team that speaks Spanish and we'll see if they can deliver this to you. What time are you normally home from work during the week?
8.
8 p.m.?
Yeah.
Okay, and 8 p.m. on Wednesday, correct?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to have somebody come by your house at 8 p.m. on Tuesday night to deliver this information, okay?
Okay.
All right, take care, Rainier.
Hello?
Hello, I just had a missed call from this number.
Yes, you called us this morning, something to do with our mortgage. How can I help you?
Yes, ma'am, I was the one following up with delivering the information you folks requested about the coverage that pays off the house when either you pass away. So I just wanted to connect with Adrian. I got all the details confirmed, and I just want...
We didn't request any information. Where did you get the information from?
I actually received a letter in the mail with your information handwritten on it, the phone number handwritten on it, and Adrian wrote his age on there, age 54. Well, Adrian and I already talked this morning, and he was able to confirm.
Adrian is right here with me.
Yeah, him and
My husband. We're confused because we never request any insurance or anything, so we are trying to figure out where you got our information from.
Well, I
do all the work, so I would have to be.
So if you do all the paperwork, then if I were to send you a picture of this form, you would probably recognize the handwriting then. Does that sound about right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Do you have your cell phone? Are we speaking on your cell phone right now?
Yeah, you can send it right there.
All right, perfect. Hang tight. I'm texting it over right now. And you said you're his spouse?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, this...
We can send you information, and if we are interested, we'll call you back, okay?
Well, that's sort of the purpose of this call, is because we sent you some information about how the coverage works. Basically, it will pay off the mortgage if something happens to Adrian, so you won't have to have any future mortgage payment. And if you guys were to become disabled or get diagnosed with a heart attack, cancer, or stroke, they would give the money up front to you guys. So my job as an underwriter, and as I explained to Adrian earlier, I deliver the information to about 25 or 30 families each week. What we do is we look at all 20 insurance companies in the state to see which one has the least expensive options. That's kind of what I write down in the packet for you guys. That's what I leave behind, and then I'm out of your hair and we get you folks crossed off the list. So did you receive that picture?
No, not yet.
Okay. And what was your first name, ma'am?
Yeah, now we got the text. So here's the thing. Just send me your card. So you're trying to sell us a life insurance policy with your information for your company. We'll check it out, and if we're interested, we'll call you back.
Well, I'm actually not a life insurance salesperson. I actually just do the underwriting for the Department of Insurance here.
No problem.
What was your first name, ma'am?
Check.
What was your first name, ma'am?
Lee.
Can you spell that for me?
I don't need to spell. I just, like I said, I don't know. If I don't know what company is calling me, I don't like that. So I will check first.
Okay.
Speaking with what your company, and then if I'm interested, I will call you back.
Okay. Well, can I explain to you just some of the information I'm going to send you? Because I'm going to do one better for you than just send you a picture of my business card. I'm going to send you... Yeah, so I'm gonna,
Call you.
ma'am, I'm gonna send you a copy of my state license. I had to be licensed by the Department of Insurance here in the state of Florida in order to have these calls.
Hello?
Okay, perfect.
Hello, is this Gio?
Yeah?
Hi, Gio. This is Spencer Fagioni calling you about that mortgage protection response card you sent in on your loan with Cardinal Financial. How you
I'm
doing?
not interested anymore. Thank you.
Okay, I'm the manager here at the office.
Hello?
Hey, I apologize, but I'm the manager here at the office. Did somebody deliver this information to you, or are you guys still waiting on it?
I'm not interested anymore, sir.
Okay, did somebody...
Of the protection for the mortgage, I'm not interested.
Yeah, were you not interested because somebody showed you prices that were too expensive, or what happened? I'm just conducting a customer service call. I want to know what went wrong.
No, I'm not interested anymore. That's all.
Okay, why are you not interested anymore?
Because no, sir. I don't want
Well, is it just because you're concerned it's too expensive? Are you concerned you won't qualify? I just want to put some feedback together because you sent the letter in. It looked like you were requesting information. Did something happen, or have you spoke to somebody from our office?
Yeah, someone come and visit me, but I don't know if it's the same company, but I guess you guys are from the same company, so
Well,
I'm not interested. They take money from my bank account, so I don't want to not even talk to you guys anymore.
well, I don't think they were from my office. I'm a licensed underwriter
But it's
here
the
in this.
same thing. It's the same mortgage
Well, yeah.
protection plan that I don't want. I'm sorry.
Okay, so somebody
Thank you,
took
sir.
your banking information. Signed up for coverage, chose not to get it. Very interesting. Still door knock.
Hello?
Hey, Will.
Yeah.
Hey, Will, this is Spencer Fagioni calling you about that mortgage protection response card you sent in on your loan here with Rocket Mortgage. How you doing?
Mortgage extension.
No, mortgage protection.
Oh.
Yeah.
You mean, insurance?
Yeah, the type of coverage that makes sure that, God forbid, something happens to you, we're going to have that house paid off for your family. That's what you were looking for, right?
Yes, that's what I was looking for.
All right, perfect. So real quick, Will, I just need to get a little information from you. I'll have you right off the phone. I have your address as...
No.
Okay, that's...
An apartment.
Okay.
It's a coach home.
Okay, it's a coach home.
That is the address. There's no unit number. The address is...
Perfect. Okay, that's why I wanted to confirm that. I also have your date of birth. And you're single or married?
Single.
Okay, and the beneficiaries of this home, in the event you pass away, do you have any children you'd like the home to go to?
Well, I just want the mortgage paid off.
Gotcha.
That I've already taken care of.
Okay, perfect. No problem. Now, is this a new home purchase or a refinance, Will?
No, it's a refi.
Okay, good. Ballpark, what's that monthly payment you're making on the mortgage now with a refi?
It's just to get this information
About
out to you.
$1,400.
About $1,400. Perfect.
That includes, but that includes the,
HOA, everything like that.
and taxes.
Gotcha. Okay, good. So, Will, I do get a ton of these response cards every week, so I have to do a little screening with you health-wise. So for the most part, in the last 7 years, have you been in pretty good health? No major heart attacks, strokes, cancer, anything like that?
Nothing.
Good.
I don't have high blood pressure. I'm not on any
Oh, that makes my job easy. That makes the prices cheaper for you. That's perfect. Now, the reason I was asking those questions, Will, is because I'm what's called a broker. What that means for you is I'm going to be able to shop and customize the best plan to not only fit your situation, but most importantly, your budget. What I do with all my clients is I set up a real...
Here's the deal, is that my cholesterol is excellent. I mean, it's like perfectly right in the middle. I'm on no medication.
Yeah, we're past the health questions.
My high blood pressure.
Yeah.
Blood pressure is fine. I
So,
don't have high blood pressure.
yeah, Will, so what I'll do is
It's actually like about 130 over 77, which is fine. There's no need for medication at all. You know,
Okay.
and all my family lives into their 90s and 100s, so.
Hey, that helps us out a lot. The good news, with as healthy as you are, you're going to be eligible for all of the A-rated carriers here in the state of Florida. My responsibility is to help you find which one of those carriers is going to be the least expensive for you. As a licensed underwriter, it takes me about 10, sometimes 15 minutes at the most. What I do is I'm going to get together with you and about 20 other families this week. I'm going to sit down, go over all your options. I'm going to answer any questions you have, of course. And look, Will, if I can show you something you like, great. And if not, no problem at all. Fair enough?
Yep.
All right, perfect. Are you working or are you retired, Will?
No, I'm still working.
Okay. What time are you typically getting...
I'm going to work probably 4 more years.
Gotcha. And what time do you typically walk in the door at the end of a work day?
What's that?
What time do you typically walk in?
I'm going to walk in the door about 5 o'clock.
Okay, gotcha. I'm looking at my calendar. Unfortunately, I have a family already booked for 5 on Wednesday, but I could squeeze you in sometime between 5:30 and 6. Any reason why you wouldn't be home Wednesday between 5:30 and 6?
No.
Okay.
I'll be there.
Okay, gotcha. Now, Will, before I let you go, do you have a pen and paper handy? I want to give you my information so you can write it down. And I'm going to give you my state license number so you know I'm not some weirdo coming over.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
All right, so again, my name is Spencer. Last name starts with the letter F as in Frank. And then my state license number is going to be W501394.
Okay.
Okay, so aside from that, it should be pretty quick and easy. You mentioned you're not on any prescription medications, but if there's anything the doctor has prescribed you in the last 7 years, please have that out on the kitchen table. Also, if you can have your driver's license out. Okay, perfect.
Anything.
Good. I love to hear it. So all you'll need then is just have your driver's license out on the kitchen table. That'll help expedite our meeting. I'll be wearing a badge as well. Now the numbers will, are those right on the side of the coach, or is there a post out front I can look for those numbers at? Okay, perfect. All right, Will, other than that, I have you all set. I'll see you Wednesday around sometime between 5:30 and 6. Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Will, see you Wednesday between 5:30 and 6.
Okay.
Bye.
Got it.
This is Kristen.
Hey, Kristen, this is Spencer Fagioni, just trying to get back to you about that mortgage protection response card you sent in on your loan here with First National. How you doing?
About what?
This is regarding the coverage that if anything happened to you, that mortgage is going to be paid off for the family, and that's what you were looking for, right?
I guess I just submitted the thing, but I'm in the middle of something right now. Anyway, you can email me some information.
Unfortunately, I don't have like a packet I can email for you. What I can do is just get back to you when you have a little bit more time. It usually takes us only about 1.5 minutes or 2 on the phone. Are you at work right now?
I am not, but I'm driving around and I need my GPS.
Gotcha. Well, let's get you back on the road. What time are you going to be walking in the door at the end of the day today? So I'll just buzz you then.
I have no idea. This is one of my only days off.
You got all the errands going on today then.
Call me at 2 o'clock.
Okay. About an hour from now?
2 o'clock tomorrow.
Oh,
Tomorrow.
okay.
On Wednesday. No. On Wednesday. On Wednesday.
Okay, you gonna be home at 2
o'clock
o'clock?
on Wednesday.
You gonna be home?
I'm not gonna be home. I'll be driving. 2
Gotcha.
o'clock on Wednesday. That's the best time to talk to me.
Okay, I'll do my best. I usually meet with families. We'll just call her any old time. Hey, Jim.
Yes.
Jim, this is Spencer Fagione calling you about that mortgage protection response card you sent in on your loan with Rocket Mortgage. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. So, look, Jim, I was just calling because this was the type of coverage where if anything happened to you or your spouse, that mortgage is going to be taken care of for the family, and that's what you were looking for, right?
No, this is like life insurance or DI. I'm fixed. I don't need anything.
Okay, so when you guys filled out this form and sent it in, were you guys thinking it was something else, or what was going on?
I must have been thinking it was something else.
Okay, so what my job is to do then, since you guys sent it in, is just to get you crossed off the list and deliver this packet to you. I have the address as the... That's correct, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. And then are you guys retired or still working?
Retired.
Okay. So I'm going to be out there helping about 15 other families delivering this information over the next couple days. Can you think of any reason why you wouldn't be home Wednesday afternoon between 2 and 3 o'clock?
Yeah, we're in Maryland at the present time. I won't be back for a month.
Oh, gotcha.
So,
All right, perfect. So I'll reach out in about a month or so just so that way we can get you guys crossed off the list, get the phone calls to stop. All right, Jim?
okay.
All right, take care. Bye.
Okay. Who's we going to?
Hey, I'm just looking for Claudia.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm looking for Claudia, or are you her spouse by any chance?
Yes, I am.
Oh, perfect. My name's Spencer. I was just getting back in touch with both of you regarding that letter that you folks mailed back to our office about the mortgage here with Fifth Third Bank. How you doing?
How are you?
Good. Hey, so just to be really clear, this was regarding the coverage that if anything happened to either of you, the whole home's going to be paid off and taken care of for the family, and that's what y'all were looking for, right?
Correct, yes.
All right, perfect. So I just need to get a little information from you, and I'll have you right off the phone. I have you at the age of 54 and Claudia at the age of 49. Is that correct?
That's correct.
All right, perfect. Sir, what was your first name?
Louise, L-U-I-S.
Perfect. I got you, Louise. All right, Louise. Now, was this a new home purchase or a refinance?
With no security, with no looking for a loan, though.
No, I understand. This is not... Let me start over. I'm not trying to get you guys to remortgage your house. I'm not trying to get you guys a new loan or anything like that. After you got approved for the loan with Fifth Third Bank, we sent you a letter in the mail that had Claudia's name right on the top, and you guys filled out that letter and mailed it back to us.
Right.
Yeah.
No, it was a refi. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay, good. I wanted to make sure that you didn't think I was some weirdo calling you. All right. So moving forward, it was a refinance. Ballpark, what's that monthly payment on the mortgage you guys are paying now?
At about 6,000 something cash.
About $6,000 a month?
Yes.
Okay. And then, all right. So I get a ton of these response cards every week, Louise. So I got to do a little screening with you health-wise. So for the most part, in the last 7 years, have you and your wife been in pretty good health? No major heart attacks, cancer, stroke, anything like that?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. No, what about the small stuff? Pain pills, diabetes, cholesterol, blood pressure, anything at all?
We're both good, actually. Yeah.
Okay, good. I figured you guys are pretty healthy, so that makes my job easy, and that makes it pretty quick and painless for you guys. These are state-regulated insurance options. They're no blood, no urine, no nurse visit or anything like that. The reason I was asking you these questions, Louise, is because I'm what's called a broker. What that means for you and Claudia is that I'm going to be able to shop out and customize the best plan to not only fit your situation, but most importantly, your budget. What I do with all my clients is I set up a quick 10, 15 minutes at the most. I simply get together with you. I'm able to present you your options, answer all of your questions, of course. Really comes down to this, Luis. If I can show y'all something you like, great. And if not, no problem at all. Does that seem fair enough?
That sounds good, yes.
Okay. What time are you and your wife typically walking in the door at the end of the day during the work week?
Around 5-ish.
Okay.
5-ish, 6-ish, yes, more like 6, yes.
Okay, gotcha. I'm looking at my calendar. I have a lot of families I meet with during the week. As you can imagine, since most of these meetings are only 10 or 15 minutes, I probably meet with about 20 to 30 families every 2 days. I'm already booked at 5:30, and 6 p.m. on Wednesday. But if I were to swing by between 6:45 and 7:15 Wednesday evening, can you think of any reason why you and Claudia wouldn't be home?
On Wednesday, you said?
Yes.
I'm trying to think right here. No, I think we'll be okay. Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm going to do then, Luis, I'm going to put you down for a little bit of a window there. Sometime between 6:45 and 7:15, I'll arrive. Now, do you have a pen and paper handy so I can give you my information?
Oh, actually, no. No, I remember, no. It's going to be difficult this Thursday. Maybe Friday, bro. Be probably best.
Okay. So Friday, probably around 6 p.m. would be okay? Or 6:30 would be better?
6:30 is fine, yeah. Both.
Okay. All right.
If you give me like about 45 minutes window, I'll be there for sure.
Okay, so give you a little bit of a heads up. Okay, it's important to make sure Claudia's there too, just that way you guys can both ask the questions you have, and that way we're not leaving one of you out of the conversation. She'll be available to be there as well.
Correct.
Okay, perfect. So do you have a pen and paper handy? Luis, I'm going to give you my information. That way, God forbid an emergency came up, you can get a hold of me.
Go ahead.
All right. So again, my name is Spencer. I'm going to give you my state license number. My state license number is W as in Washington, 501394.
Okay. 394?
Yes, sir. And I'll be wearing a badge, and that way when you see me walking up to the door, you know I'm not some weirdo. You can put the shotgun away. But I'm about 6'2". I'm just a skinny white guy. I drive a black 4-door Honda. Do you want me to park on the curb, or would you prefer I park in the driveway?
No, the driveway's fine.
Driveway's fine? Okay, perfect. All right, Luis, any questions for me?
No, give me your number just in case I have to change something else.
Yeah, definitely check with your wife. Make sure that works for her. The last thing I want is you sleeping on the couch just because you and I booked an appointment. All right, 239-790-8296. Now, that's the office number. And so if you call me and I'm in the field meeting with families, there's a good chance I won't answer. It's hard to get a hold of me there, but I think if you need to, for emergency purposes, give me a buzz. Other than that, Luis, I look forward to helping you guys. All we need to do is just sit down for that 10 or 15 minutes. We'll be pretty quick and easy. We'll get out of your hair, okay?
Sounds good, man.
All right, I'll see you Friday at 6:30.
All right, thank you very much.
You too, bye. So what's funny about that appointment is I called the other number on the phone first this morning, and it was his wife. And his wife hung up on me right away, said, not interested, and hung up right away. I call him, and it sounds like he knew exactly what this was regarding, and we were able to be much more effective on the phone. So just kind of goes to show, don't ever give up. Just because they tell you no once, it doesn't mean no. It just means not right now. Hello, Ellis here. Hello, Ellis here. Yeah, can you hear me? What time can I call back this evening?
What is it?
My name's Spencer. Is now a good time to chat, or do you need me to call you back?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about your loan here with Suncoast Credit Union. How you doing?
I'm working. You know what? I need you call my wife, okay?
¿Tu esposa? ¿Cómo se llama tu esposa?
My Luz.
My Luz?
Yes.
All right, gracias.
I'm working, buddy.
All right, bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Hello?
Hello, my Luz?
I'm sorry, who is this?
My name is Spencer Fagioni. I'm getting back in touch with you and Alicia about the loan here with Suncoast Credit Union for the... How you doing?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. So look, the reason I was calling is because this form you filled out and sent in on the mortgage protection was the type of coverage that if anything happened to you or your husband, we would take care of that loan for your family. And that's what you were looking for, right?
Oh, somebody already went to my house.
Gotcha. And that's exactly why I was calling. I'm the manager here, and your file is showing as incomplete. When that person...
Are you the manager from the insurance or from the bank?
I'm calling from the insurance. And so did the person that you met with...
I already speak with somebody.
Okay, did you sign up for the coverage or did you not choose to do the coverage?
No,
Okay.
We don't want it.
Is that because the prices they showed you were just too expensive?
Yes.
Okay, and that's exactly what I wanted to hear. I apologize for that.
Okay. Right now, I have no time for this. I am an appointment. Can you please call me later?
Yeah, I can give you a call later, but I just need about 30 more seconds of your time. My job is to let you know that the plans you were presented are far too expensive. We have coverage options that are much less expensive than that. And I'm preparing a packet for you, and I just want to make sure I can get you the updated, cheaper prices.
Well, I need, okay, right now I'm busy in an appointment.
Okay.
And I cannot talk.
Okay. What time will you be getting home? Bradford, can you hear me?
Hello?
Hey, Bradford, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you loud and clear, sir. My name is Spencer Fagioni. I'm calling you about that mortgage protection response card that you and Deborah sent in on your loan with New Res. How you doing?
All right.
Good. So look, the reason I was calling you because this is the type of coverage where if anything happened to you or Deb, we're going to have that mortgage taken care of for you, and that's what you were looking for, right?
I don't know. I don't remember filling that out.
Okay. I know it was some time ago. I barely remember what I had for breakfast yesterday. And I just need to get a little information from you, and I'll have you right off the phone. Now, the loan amount was for the... Does that sound about right?
Yep.
Okay. And the address I have is the... That's correct also, right?
All right.
Now, I have two ages here, 51 and 57. Are you 57 and Deborah's 51, or is that swapped?
Actually, yeah, you're behind now. 52 and 58.
Okay, you guys have had some birthdays. Gotcha.
Pardon me?
You guys have had some birthdays.
Uh-huh.
All right, perfect. Now, when this form was filled out and sent in, was your primary concern leaving the remaining spouse with a mortgage, or were you guys trying to make sure that you could protect the other one if something happens to you prematurely?
I was just trying to if I told someone, just see what the price was for something like that.
Oh, of course. Yeah, the first thing that we'll talk about, and most importantly, it has to make sense financially. We can't recommend you pay hundreds of dollars a month for something that's just not possible. Now, Bradford, I get a ton of these response cards each week, so I have to do a little screening health-wise with you. So for the most part in the last 7 years, have you been in pretty good health? No major heart attacks, strokes, cancer, anything like that?
Yeah.
Okay. What about Deb? Has she been pretty healthy?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how about for the small stuff for you and Deb? Do you guys take any preventative medications like high blood pressure, cholesterol, pain pills, or diabetes?
Never mind. I don't want this stuff. Take me off your list. Thanks, bye.
Well, Bradford, that... Oh, shoot. Hey, do I have the right number for Claudette Williams?
Yes.
All right, did you get that picture I sent you?
Picture? No.
Yeah, I just texted you a picture. I wanted you to know why I was calling before you just hung up on me. My name's Spencer. I'm calling about your loan for. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking.
Okay.
I'm calling because I have that form that you mailed back to our office about the protection that if anything happened to you, the mortgage is going to be taken care of for your family, and that's what you were looking for, right?
I already talked to someone, and I have just regular life insurance because my medication disqualified me.
Gotcha. And how long ago did you get that life insurance in place?
Pardon?
I'm the manager here, and so your file got put on my desk for.
Pardon because I didn't understand the question.
Yeah, no, that's fine. The question that I had was, how long ago did you get that life insurance in place?
It's been a few months.
Okay. So,
and I have to have it for a year before they reevaluate it.
Yeah, so that's part of the reason why.
Taking the medicines off of the list, the state, the national registry. My medication list is being updated.
Yeah, part of the reason they had me as a manager double look, put a second set of eyes on your file was because the coverage that you have right now isn't necessarily the top tier due to those medications. The same way Chevrolet and Ford come out with new cars every 6 months, every year, a couple insurance companies have updated their what's called underwriting requirements. And as far as it goes, it looks like you're actually going to be eligible for something that's going to be better than what you originally signed up for. And so all we wanted to do is give a thorough look at your existing policy again. And they actually have me out in your area helping a few families over the next couple days doing just that, doing those reviews. And so again, this won't be to get you any additional coverage. What we're trying to do is make sure that with these updates, we have you in the cheapest coverage that we were able to offer you the first time. So I just want to confirm.
I'd rather wait a little while longer and then review it again, like in about 6 months, because there's some more medications I want to take off of the register that I'm not using.
Yeah,
I
so
don't want to keep sitting around for hours going over these paperwork with you all. When I do it again, I want to be able to qualify.
Yeah. What?
So it's only been a few months.
Well, yeah, no, and I want to be very, very, very thorough with the purpose of my call is the insurance companies have changed their requirements. So even the medications that are on your medication list right now, you're actually going to be eligible without us having to wait 6 months. And so they really wanted me to call you to say, hey, we can actually get that for you now instead of waiting. So.
Well, I don't want to do it now. I'm tired of talking to people and answering all those questions. So just give me a break and I'll do it later.
So.
And I still want to do it, but I don't want to talk and sit
well,
down with anybody right now.
So my job only takes 5 minutes. I don't have to go through the whole meeting or anything again, like how you did the first time. Sounds like you've met with a couple people.
Yeah, well, take me off your calling list for now.
Why would you say you want to lower your price, but you'd rather... Oh!
Hello.
Hey, Jerry.
Yes.
Hey, what's going on, man? This is Spencer here at the office with Cross Country, calling regarding that loan for the $460,000. Do you remember setting up that mortgage protection insurance for the house with Americo?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So I'm calling about that Americo policy you have with our office. The original agent that set it up with you, I'm the new manager here, and it looks like you're actually going to be eligible for an update on that existing coverage. And so I wanted to get in touch with you this week. That way we can get that applied. It should reduce the cost of the coverage that you're paying right now. Now, I know you work for the airlines. Are you in town this week or are you out of town?
I'm actually not in town.
Okay.
But wait a minute, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
So, the person that did my account.
Yes.
So what would this entail?
Well, it actually is going to entail a reduction in the monthly costs, and it should actually give you more death benefit than you originally signed up for. And the way I explain it to people, Jerry, is I just kind of say, you know how Chevy and Ford come out with new cars every year? Basically, the insurance companies do the same thing. Unfortunately, the insurance companies don't call you on the behalf and say, hey, we can save you money. Instead, they just kind of leave it up to us. So we always like to take care of our clients the best way possible, the same way I would want to be called if my policy could go down in price. So that's sort of what this entails for you specifically. I'm not showing very detailed notes here from the person that originally met with you. Was it Genevieve or was it potentially Marlene? Do you remember who it was?
It was Lee.
Lee? Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah, so that's why I was calling. They just have me in your area, but when do you get back into town?
I'll actually be in and out this week, but I should be back Monday.
Okay. So you'll be in and out. What day do you get back this week? Just seeing if our schedules line up by any chance.
I believe it's Thursday night.
And then you leave?
I believe, but then I'll leave Friday morning, and then I'll be back on the weekends.
Gotcha. What kind of equipment? Are you a pilot?
No. I work for the airline itself.
Okay, got it.
Yes, sir.
All right, so you'll be back Monday. So the next, that's President's Day. I won't be available because I'll be in the office. But I could do Tuesday. Since you already have the coverage, it's gonna be super easy. I can usually just get the adjustment or the update done on the patio. I sometimes don't even have to come in the house. So, would afternoon or evening work better for you next Tuesday?
Tuesday morning, because I'm actually going to the airport Tuesday afternoon around 10 o'clock. So
Okay.
Tuesday morning,
So-
I guess to say.
Gotcha. So let's do you like to sleep in or are you normally having your coffee by 9 o'clock?
No, I'm up by 8 o'clock because
Okay.
I go to school. So
Okay, gotcha. Let's do this. Can I put you down for 10 or 11 a.m.?
10 a.m. will be fine Tuesday morning.
10 a.m. The earlier the better. I like it. Okay. Now, Jerry, let me just get this notes updated here. I got 10 a.m. Let me confirm the address.
Yes.
Okay. And that's correct?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Now, I don't have your policy pulled up, but will you be able to have your policy out on the kitchen table when I get there?
Yeah.
Okay, that'll allow me to apply the updates. I want to make sure I know exactly what you have down to the fine print on your existing policy provisions, and then we'll do what we have to do to get that updated for you, okay?
All right.
Now,
Thank you very much.
one last question. Was it just coverage on you, or did you have coverage on your spouse as well?
My wife has her own separate account
Okay.
coverage.
Okay. All right, then we'll just focus on you then.
All right.
All right, take care, Jerry. I'll see you February 22nd at 10 a.m. Do you need a text reminder?
No, that'll be fine. I'll remember.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. See you then. Bye. Hello, this is Spencer.
Yes, hi. Someone just tried to call my number.
Yes, ma'am. I was looking to get a hold of potentially your spouse, Joseph. Are you his wife by any chance?
Yes. What is this in regards to?
This was in regards to the form you guys mailed back to my office about the mortgage protection through your loan with U.S. Mortgage. How you doing?
Oh, we're doing good, but we already went ahead and got something.
Perfect. That's
through another company. Yeah, we sent out those notices.
yeah. That's
We just wanted to see how it was going on out there. And
absolutely
we're kind of new to all this, so we went ahead and purchased some.
perfect. That's exactly why I was calling. Actually, I'm the customer service rep. I wanted to kind of get an update on how the experience went. Did you meet with someone virtually or did they come to the home?
It was virtual.
Okay.
It was virtual.
And
but
did-
it was actually referred by someone.
Gotcha. And
So it worked
since
out.
I'm the state licensed underwriter here for all of Lee County, so that's probably why your file's on my desk. Let me get some updates on this file and we'll get you closed out, okay? Now, Mrs. Did you go with one of the A-rated carriers, Mutual Omaha or America, or did you go with a B or C-rated carrier?
I don't know. It's called Americo.
Okay, it's called America. Okay, that's what I was showing here. That is one of the A-rated carriers. Now, Mrs. The part of the purpose of my call is to let clients know a couple things. Now, you got that done within the last 60 days. Is that correct? Pretty recently?
Yes.
Okay. So part of the reason your file ended up on my desk, not everyone's does, but based off your age and your guys' health, it appears as though you folks may be eligible for a coverage that's going to be much less expensive than the current coverage you have right now. And so they asked me to complete an audit on your behalf. This doesn't cost you anything. We're not going to be making any changes. If anything, we're just going to update your existing coverage and see if we can reduce the outgoing cost for you.
Yes, but
Okay.
I can't do that right now. I have a doctor's appointment.
Yeah,
I have to get going.
I'm gonna be honest, I can't do it right now either. I'm about to head out the office. Sounds like you and I got the same appointment this afternoon. That being said, they do have me dispatched. I'm only completing reviews for families over the next 48 hours. You and your husband are retired, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna be dispatched in the area. You guys got any doctor's appointments tomorrow early afternoon, or is Joseph golfing?
We're not going to be able to accept any visitors. We're having, we have to go back to the other side of Florida for a few days.
Gotcha. When do you guys leave?
We're leaving tomorrow.
Okay, but you'll be back by Friday?
We have relatives over we have relatives over there we have to help.
Okay.
But I don't know. My husband's sister isn't feeling well.
Oh.
So
sorry to hear that.
Yeah, we're not gonna make any plans right now.
No problem. No problem. Do you guys think you'll be gone for...
Thank you for the call.
Yeah, so Ms. One last question before I get you off the phone. If you guys are back in town by the end of the week, I'll give you a call maybe Friday or Saturday because we do have your file not closed. It does require those updates so that you guys get the full benefit in effect.
It would be fine.
Friday?
Yeah, you can try to call. Uh-huh.
Okay, do you think you'll be back in town by then or you'll probably be out of town still?
We don't know. It depends on how much we have to...
Gotcha. How much help's needed. All right. Well, pleasure speaking with you. My name is Spencer. I'm going to give you a call probably right around the day after President's Day or maybe on President's Day. And that way I can get these updates applied to you guys. Just let Joseph know that we're going to probably be lowering the cost of the coverage and helping you guys keep more money in your bank account at the end of each month. I know that your retirement budget is like my parents. We got to save as much money as possible, right?
That's right.
All right, perfect. I'm going to take care of you guys when you get back. Take care. Drive safe.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. What are you going to do? Hey, John.
Yeah.
Hey, John. My name is Spencer. I'm the manager here in Lee County. We're the office responsible for sending you countless letters about the mortgage protection coverage. Do you and your wife remember filling those out, sending them in?
Yes.
Okay. First off, I want to just offer an apology, let you know we had a little mix-up in our printing department, and they sent you countless forms. How many of those forms did you guys send back in?
I don't know. We had 3 or 4 of them that we sent back.
3 or 4 you sent back. Okay, so you probably had countless people call you and try to get you a meeting or something like that. Is that correct?
Okay.
Have you had countless representatives from our department give you a call in regards to that?
I've had one, I think.
Okay, gotcha. I'm looking at your file right here, and I want to get you guys squared away once and for all, and got to get you guys crossed off the list, make sure none of those mailers keep coming out to you. John, let me real quick verify what I got here. I have you at the age of 76 and your wife is 66. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, and then the address is... That's right?
Correct.
All right, John. So my job's really easy. I want to get the information delivered to you. There's about 20 different companies that offer the type of protection that'll pay off the home if something happens to either of you. Now, in the last 7 years, have you and your wife been in pretty good health? No major heart attacks, cancer, stroke, anything like that?
No.
Okay, good. Happy to hear that. What about the small stuff? Are you guys taking any medications for diabetes, high blood pressure, maybe some cholesterol?
I take diabetes.
Okay, type 1. Gotcha. Now, is that type 1 diabetes or is that...
No, I didn't.
I'm sorry?
I was right in the middle. I was right in the middle of something.
Okay.
No. I take high cholesterol
Gotcha. Okay.
and not diabetes. Let's get on Tylenol, which is for
Blood pressure?
total blood pressure, right?
Okay. Perfect. So it sounds like you're pretty healthy for the most part. Is that right?
Right. Yes.
Good. Well, that makes my job easy. It makes it easy for you and your wife, John. Now, the good news is, John, you got myself, the manager here. I'm going to be helping about 15 or 20 families right in your neighborhood over the next couple days. I have a packet that I'm preparing that's going to provide all the information you and your wife were looking for. Are you guys morning people, or do you guys like to sleep in a little bit?
We like to sleep in.
Okay, you and me both. So let me tell you what I have available. You guys have any... I'm going to be in your area. I got a couple openings. I can probably squeeze you in Wednesday early afternoon. I have a 2 p.m. or a 3:30 or a 4 p.m. Which would you prefer?
2:30, you said?
Yeah, I could do a 2:30 if that works for you. I have a 2:30, a 3:30, or a 4 p.m.
Did you say 2 or not?
Yeah, I have a 2. That's correct, sir. I do have a 2.
That's all right.
Okay, 2 will work for you?
Yeah.
John, do you have a pen and paper handy? I'm going to give you my important information to write down. Let me know when you got that.
I got it. We're talking about Wednesday now?
Yes, sir. Wednesday at 2 p.m.
Okay.
I'll be arriving between 2 p.m. and 2:30. Sometime in that window there, so just give me a little bit of leeway. Try not to run to Publix or anything in that time, and we'll be able to get you guys taken care of. Now, John, again, my name is Spencer. And I'm going to give you my state license number. That way you know I'm not some weirdo coming over. The license number is going to be W as in Washington.
Okay.
534 391.
534 391.
You got it, John. Now, one last thing, John, to kind of help us expedite the meeting, since I have a lot of families to meet with, and I know this was very important to you. If you could do me a favor and put your prescription medications out on the kitchen table and your driver's license, have that ready for us. That'll save us probably about 10 minutes of having to ask any questions about the health, okay?
Okay.
All right, and then you can do the same thing with your wife's medications, correct?
She doesn't have any.
Okay, perfect. What was her first name, John, just so I'm not rude at the door?
Diana.
All right, so Diana will be there as well, correct?
Yes.
All right, John, I'm about 6'2". I'm just a scrawny white guy. When you see me walking up the driveway, you can go ahead and have Diana put the shotgun away. Is that cool?
Okay.
All right, perfect. I'll be driving a 4-door black Honda. I'll probably park it right on the curb, okay?
Okay, good.
All right, John, I'll see you Wednesday at what time did you choose again?
2 o'clock.
Perfect. I'll see you then. Take care.
Yeah,
Bye.
Hi, this is Mark.
Hey, Mark. This is Spencer Fagioni, just giving you a quick call about that mortgage protection response card you sent in on your loan here through Chase Bank. How you doing?
Good, yourself?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. We'll keep this short and sweet. I wanted to make sure that that you and I are on the same page. This was the type of coverage that would pay off the home for your wife if something happened to either of you. And that's what you were looking for, right?
I was just curious how much it costs, is all.
Yeah, that's probably one of the main points we discussed. We're probably going to try to find the cheapest cost coverage in the whole state. Just so you know, there's about 21 companies in the state of Florida that are licensed to offer this type of protection. So what we're going to do is we're going to find out what you're eligible for based off your health and just basically shop it out and find the cheapest one we can get our hands on. Does that seem fair?
Okay.
Okay, let me ask you a couple, since I get so many of these response cards every week, I'm gonna do a little pre-screening to kind of speed up the process when I deliver this information. I'm gonna ask you a couple health questions right now. For you and your wife, in the last 7 years, have either of you been treated for any major medical concerns like heart attack, stroke, cancer?
No.
Perfect. What about the small stuff? Anything?
And one other thing is that we're not married, but we were married, but we're not married now, but we've been living together for the last 8 years. Is that going to matter? Or
That is a great question. I'm glad you asked. From an insurance company standpoint, you guys will then be classified as domestic partners. So if something happened to you yesterday and you didn't come home from the grocery store, she will be able to receive the money to pay off the home. So this is going to be okay. Even though you guys are not legally married, it's going to have no effect.
Right, we were, but we're not right now.
That's fine. That's fine. I understand everyone's circumstances are very different, but the good news is, to answer your question, you are still eligible for the protection. Now, let me ask you real quick about the small stuff. Do you or your, the missus take anything for preventative medications like high blood pressure, cholesterol, pain pills, diabetes?
I take medications for high blood pressure.
Okay, just one or two?
It's called the Centerpro, once a day.
Okay, no problem. And then what is your significant other's first name?
Carolyn.
Okay.
Carolyn.
That's the right way to spell it. You nailed it. So let me just get you off the phone real quick, Mark. The reason I was asking those questions is because I have what's called brokerage access. That means for you and Carolyn is that I'm going to be able to shop this out. We want to always try to find what fits your guys' needs and customize a solution, but most importantly, find the least expensive option for the budget. What I do with all my clients is I set up a really brief 10, 15 minutes at the most. It allows me to sit down with you, go over your options, answer your questions, of course. And I always tell people this, Mark, say, hey, if I can show you something you like, great. And if not, no sweat at all. Does that seem fair enough?
Okay.
All right, perfect. You're working, Mark, or are you retired?
I'm starting to collect Social Security. I may or may not go back to work, but at the moment, I've been out of work for about a month right now.
Okay.
In Michigan and Florida.
Good. And I'll just touch on this. That's why finding something that's the least expensive possible is most important, because a lot of our clients that we meet with are retired, and we understand retirement income is fixed and it doesn't really change much. So we want to fit something in the budget that'll help protect you and the missus. So what time does Carolyn normally get home from work during the week?
For right now, she's finished working at 4 or 5.
Okay, gotcha. And she normally gets home by about 4:30, would you say?
She's working from home right now.
Gotcha. Okay. So let me see. I have an opening in my calendar. I could possibly squeeze you guys in. Again, it should be 15 minutes at the most, but I can put you in at 4 p.m. on Wednesday. Any reason why you guys wouldn't be there?
This coming Wednesday?
Yes, sir. Just a couple days from now. They got me meeting with about 30 families over the next couple days in your neighborhood.
Yeah, that would probably work out for 15 minutes.
Gotcha. Do me a favor, okay? I don't want you sleeping on the couch over booking an appointment with me, so just be sure to relay that information to her so she keeps her schedule clear. Does that seem fair?
She's sitting right next to me right now.
Perfect. I'm in her corner. I want to make sure we don't, book things when she got stuff planned. Now, let me make sure I have this right. That's correct?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a pen and paper handy, Mark? I want to give you my information.
Hang on a second. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, again, my name is Spencer. And I'm going to give you my state license number. That way you'll know I'm not some weirdo coming over.
Oh, you're going to come over?
Yeah, because I got to make sure nobody's trying to... Yeah, I'm going to come over just because I'm already going to be in the neighborhood, but it's really for your guys' safety and protection to make sure no one's trying to commit insurance fraud. So that's the main reason for these state-regulated programs. So we'll be pretty quick and easy. I don't like to dilly-dally. I like to get right down to the point, and that usually goes over pretty well with the people I meet with. So is there a gate code to access the neighborhood, or is it just a drive right in?
Drive right in.
Easy enough. The numbers are right above the garage and on the mailbox like normal?
It's on the mailbox, yeah.
Perfect. I drive a black 4-door Honda, Mark. I'm a skinny fella, about 6'2". When you see me walking up the driveway, you can have Carolyn put the bazooka away. Is that all right?
All right, okay.
All right, sweet. I look forward to helping you guys out. I'll see you on Wednesday at about 4 p.m., okay?
Okay, all right, Spencer, thanks.
Take care, bye.
Did you say bazooka?
No.
Oh, I was like, what?
No, I definitely said bazooka. I'm teasing.
Dude, you always get them with the funniest stuff, I swear.
I'll dial the next one. I'll book the one as Spencer Joe Scott. I like doing that. That's always a fun one.
Hello?
Hi, is Cassius available, or are you his spouse by any chance?
I'm a spouse.
You're his wife, correct?
What do you need? What is this?
Yeah, Miss. This was regarding the loan that you and Cassius have on the home here with Paramount Residential. I was calling about that mortgage protection response card you sent in. How you guys doing?
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. I just first and foremost want to make sure you're having a gravy day. How you doing today?
I'm fine. I'm actually at work, but we found an agent to actually cover. We found an agent who called, I guess, before, and they offered the coverage, so they got coverage for us.
Yes, ma'am, and that is exactly the purpose of my call. I'm the manager here in Lee County. I oversee all production in this county. And so I wanted to do a customer service follow-up call and make sure that we actually got you placed with one of our A-rated carriers and not a B or C carrier. Do you remember if it was if it was possibly Mutual of Omaha or Americo you got partnered with?
2841. You're 2241. Wait 1 second. What boss?
No problem.
Okay, wait 1 second. Okay, sir.
Yes. So, Mrs. Real quick, I'm the manager here at the office. I do all the customer service calls. My job is to make sure that these files are completed accurately. It looks like your file was left open, so they put it on my desk this morning to give you a call. Were you placed with one of our A-rated companies, or was it a B or C company?
You're not going anywhere. Stay right here. Over. And it was left open? It was left open? Sir, I'm talking to you.
Oh, me? Oh, yes, it was left open. It is not completed, so as a manager, it's my job to resolve this. So what was the name of the individual you met with, and maybe I can figure this out?
Well, I can't talk right now. I'm actually in front of a lot of kids, and I'm at work.
I hear you. It sounds like you're busy, got your hands full. What time are you normally getting home from work during the week?
Probably about 5:30.
Okay, the reason, and I'll get you, this is the last thing I'll say, I'll get you right off the...
I can't. My boss is coming.
All right.
I have to go.
All right, talk to you later, bye.
What do you need, babe?
Hello, Luis?
Dígame.
Hey, Luis, ¿hablas inglés?
No.
¿No hablas inglés, solo español?
Sí.
Ok. ¿Tu esposa hablas inglés?
No.
No? Ok. Gracias. Hey, Jacob.
Bro, I knew you were gonna call me, bro.
Bro, call this client right now, bro. Book me an appointment. You need a script or something, or are you just gonna book it like a boss?
I'm just gonna book it like a boss, dude.
All right, do it. Call it right now. Everyone's waiting for you in Spanish. Let's go.
Damn, bro, it's gonna be pressure like that, bro.
Yeah, dude, it's about time you step up to the plate. Look at all these all-stars waiting to hear some Spanish. Don't argue with me, muchachito. Let's go.
It's okay, none of us can even understand.
I'm gonna call his wife while you call him, all right?
Yeah.
What if we both book appointments with their... This will be funny. This could be good. How do you say Mrs. Ramirez in Spanish? Señorita Ramirez?
No, don't say señorita, just say señora.
Señora Ramirez? Or... Hello?
Hello.
Hello, Mrs. Ramirez?
Sorry, no English.
Okay, gracias. En nombre de Padre y Espíritu Santo.
Hey, Matt, is Melissa available, or are you her spouse by any chance?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Matt, my name's Spencer Fagioni. I'm just calling you and Melissa back about that mortgage protection response card you sent in on your loan here with Wells Fargo. How you doing?
Good. We already filled out the paperwork on that.
Yeah, so that's exactly what I was calling. I'm actually the manager. I oversee all of Lee County. Your file's been left untouched, unopened, and hasn't had any of the information updated, so I'm trying to do the right thing and get you guys closed out. Were you guys partnered with one of our A-rated carriers or our B or C carriers? Do you know?
Mutual of Omaha.
Oh, interesting. Are you guys under the age of 50 and healthy?
Yeah.
Huh, okay. Part of the reason that I do these follow-up calls is because as a manager here, I pretty much oversee all the business that's sent into the Office of the Insurance Commissioner to make sure that we're putting people in the lowest cost coverage options. Based off the way you just answered that question, I see you guys are young. Generally speaking, there's carriers that are a little bit less expensive that offer more benefits. So I want to make sure we do a thorough double check before we fully close out your file. You and Melissa are right?
Yeah.
Okay. Who was your underwriter?
See if I can grab that paperwork real quick.
Okay.
We just got the packet today.
Yeah, I'm glad I called you.
United of Omaha Life Insurance.
Yeah. Now, generally speaking, that's one of the carriers we utilize when people have a little bit of health history. Are you or Melissa taking any prescription medications pertaining to heart attacks, strokes, cancer, anything like that?
No, this is strictly for Melissa. This is policy.
Okay, that's just Melissa's. Did you guys do one on yourself, Matt, or did you just focus on Melissa?
No, I'm not on the mortgage.
Okay. Interesting.
I only wanted her on the mortgage, so that way if it was so if there was a problem, it's handled through her. So.
Yeah, no, I totally understand. You guys wrote.
Alex.
Okay.
Lucktinger.
Okay. All right. I'll look that up. Now, again, like I said, regardless of the, you guys obviously found something you're comfortable with, but my job is to make sure we're putting everybody in the best solution. That way, 5 years from now, you guys aren't, regretting what you got, because these are a little bit more of a long-term commitment. So that's part of the reason your file came across my desk. I want to be able to get that underwriting completed with Melissa. Since you guys already did the initial underwriting, we don't have to do that 45-minute meeting again. All I need to do is come by and lay eyes on the policy and make sure it truly is the best thing for your guys' situation. What time is Melissa normally home from work during the week?
She doesn't get home until after 5, so.
Okay, not a problem. Is there any reason you can think why she wouldn't be home around 6:30, 6:45 on Wednesday? Will you be there as well?
I won't be here Wednesday. I'll be at the fire station Wednesday, so.
Okay, gotcha.
Thursday will probably be better. Thursday would be better for us.
Okay, I can't do Thursday, unfortunately. They have me all the way down in Collier County. I manage that county as well. Is there a possibility we could do Friday? Well, I gotta lay my eyes on it to be able to make sure I do things thoroughly. I can't really break the rules on this kind of stuff, but I have to, based on.
What I'm saying is,
oh.
What I'm saying is you can come by. I'll be here tomorrow.
Okay. Will you be there tomorrow around 2 o'clock in the afternoon?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. And will Melissa be there as well?
No, she won't be. She'll be at work, but I have the policy here.
Okay, got it. And you make, okay, cool. So if we have to make any adjustments, it's acceptable to have that conversation with you and we can just email the documents to Melissa. That way you guys have it if we need any signatures or anything.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so Matt, I'm glad I caught you because it looks like this is going to be one of those ones we're going to be able to adjust. We confirmed the address. Is there a gate code to get into that neighborhood or do I just drive right in?
No, it's just a regular house.
Okay, sweet. And are you like a 7-foot tall fireman? Should I be scared walking up to the door, have you put the shotgun away, or can I just walk up normally?
No, you can walk up normally. My dog will let me know when you're here.
Okay, perfect. Well, I drive a black 4-door car.
Because he will bite you.
Okay, good. Well, I drive a black 4-door Honda. I'm just a scrawny guy. I'm about 6'2", but when you see me walking up, just let your dog know that I'm a friendly.
All right, well,
All right, perfect. Have that policy out on the kitchen table and we'll fly right through it. See you, Matt.
All right, thanks a lot.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello, Eleanor?
No, it's not Eleanor, I'm his wife.
Okay, you're Eleanor's spouse. My name is Spencer Fagioni, and I'm getting back in touch with you and Eleanor regarding the mortgage protection response card you folks sent in on your loan here with Rocket Mortgage. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, and you?
Good. Thank you for asking. Mrs. I was just calling to make sure you and I are on the same page, but this is the type of coverage where if anything happened to Eleanor, that home loan's going to be paid off for you, and that's what you were looking for, right?
Okay.
Okay, is that correct? You were looking for coverage that would pay off the home if one of you passed away?
Good question.
Well,
You working for Rocket Mortgage?
I'm a licensed underwriter here in Florida. I'm the manager for Lee County, and my job is to deliver the information you folks requested. I have you currently at the age of 54, and Eleanor is age 50. Is that correct? Okay, perfect. You guys wrote that on here by hand. And then I have the address as the... That's correct?
Yes, it's correct.
Okay, perfect. Now again, this is the type of coverage that if something happens to you or your husband, if you guys got sick, hurt, or were to pass away, we're going to give you money to make sure that mortgage payment is paid every month, okay? And so I got to ask you a couple questions. I get a lot of these response cards every week. But are you and your husband in pretty good health for the most part? No history of cancer, stroke, heart attack, anything like that?
My husband is okay. Me, I'm diabetic.
Okay, are you type 1 or type 2?
I don't know exactly. My doctor doesn't tell me what type of diabetic I am.
Okay, do you take the pill or do you take the injection?
Pill. I need to take injection.
Okay, perfect. That makes my job easy. Metformin. Yes, ma'am. Okay, perfect. So that shouldn't be a problem. Now, what was your first name?
My first name is Mari, M-A-R-I-E.
All right, Mari. So my job's pretty easy. I'm what's called a broker. That means I'm going to be able to shop and customize the best plan, not only to fit your and Eleanor's situation, but most importantly, your budget. So what I do with all my clients is I set up a 10, 15 minutes at the most. I get together with you both, and we're going to be able to go over your options. I'm going to answer all of your questions, of course. And look, if I can show you something you like, great. And if not, no problem at all. Does that seem fair enough?
Okay.
Okay. Now, are you working, Mari, or are you retired, or are you disabled?
No, I'm working.
Okay. What time do you and Eleanor normally get home from work during the week?
No. What kind? About the, is it home?
Yeah, what time are you guys at home so I can swing by?
Is it home come different way because he's working salary. Sometimes depending when this depends.
It depends.
Sometimes it's 800 a week, 700 is different a week.
Okay, got it. And so he normally gets home before or after 6 p.m.?
After 6 p.m.
Okay. So if I were to, I have an opening on Friday available. I can probably squeeze you guys in at 7:45 in the evening. Is there any reason why you and your husband wouldn't be home around 7:45?
I'll be home at 7. Yeah, I'll be home.
Okay, and you'll be home as well at 7:45?
Oh, me, I'm working evening shift. Today, I'm off today.
Okay, you're off today.
I'm working in the morning.
Okay, you work early in the morning?
No, I'm working evening shift.
Got it, evening shift on Friday. So what time will you be home Friday?
No, on Friday, I'm be at work.
Okay, got it.
I'll be home at 10.
Okay, what about...
I'll be home
Gotcha. I understand. I'm just trying to squeeze you guys in. I got a lot of families to protect this week. Are you guys both working Wednesday morning?
No, Wednesday morning I'm home.
Okay, and is Eleanor?
She's back. All day you can contact me after 1 o'clock. I will not wait for work.
Okay, I can do can you do Wednesday at 12:30?
Okay.
Will Eleanor be home Wednesday at 12:30 as well? And do you guys work on Saturday?
No. I'm working Monday to Friday. We are working. Sometimes I'm off Monday. I'm off every other weekend.
Okay, so here's what I'll do then. I'm gonna put you down for Saturday at noon. Okay, you guys are off on Saturday?
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Do you have a pen and paper handy, Maury? I'm gonna give you my information.
Oh, I don't have paper with me. I'm not for what now.
Okay, do you want me to text you?
Yeah, you can text me.
Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna put you down for Saturday at 12 noon, right at lunchtime, and both you and your husband will be there, correct?
Correct.
Okay, perfect. So it'll take us about 15 minutes for us to go over this. Now, can you remember to do this for me? Make sure you put your medications out on the kitchen table. That'll save us some time with health questions, okay?
Okay.
All right, perfect. I'm gonna shoot you a text message, but other than that, I'll see you on Saturday at noon. One last question, Maury. When I'm driving into the neighborhood, are the numbers for your house above the garage, or are they gonna be on the mailbox?
At the mailbox.
Okay, and if you're standing in the street looking at your house, what color is it?
Oh, it looks like beige color. Beige and white.
Okay, perfect. That helps me out a lot. So, Maury, I'm about 6'2", just kind of a skinny fella, but I drive a black 4-door Honda. When you see me parking out front, you can tell Eleanor to put the shotgun away, okay?
Okay.
All right, perfect. Thank you, Maury. We'll see you on Saturday.
Alright.
Bye.
Yeah, can you hear me better now?
This is Lisa. Can I help you?
Hi, Lisa. I was looking for Steven, or are you his spouse by any chance?
His spouse.
Perfect. Well, hello, Mrs. My name is Spencer Fagioni, and I'm following up with you and Steven simply regarding that mortgage protection response card you sent in on your loan here with Certified Mortgage Planners. How you doing?
I'm good. You know what? We are actually heading out. I have to be out of this house in 10 minutes for a dinner appointment for Valentine's because I really can't talk right now. So
Gotcha.
I have to get out of here.
Gotcha. Well, the good news is I usually only take about a minute or so of people's time. If you have that, we'll get you off the phone real quick. I was just calling to make sure that I could introduce myself, let you guys know I'm going to be in the area helping families out, delivering these packets of info. What time are you guys normally home from work during the week?
I work from home.
Okay, and then does Steven work from home as well?
If he's not golfing.
Okay, ooh, big golf guy. I like that. Well, tell you what, why don't you check with him real quick? I have a gap in my schedule on Wednesday. I can probably squeeze you guys in right around noon. It takes us like 10 or 15 minutes for us to deliver this information. I put all the numbers in front of you, and then I leave them with you, and I'm out of your hair and we get you crossed off the list.
Yeah, that's right. I'm here at home, but he would not be.
Okay, he would be not home. Okay, what day would be better? I've got Friday available.
Same thing. He's golfing Friday.
Okay, should we do it later in the evening, something like 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock?
Well, he won't be back on Friday, definitely.
Okay.
Well, both days he's in Naples golfing, so
Okay.
it'll be late before he's back.
Okay. Would Saturday be better then?
Well, we have a horrible social calendar.
No, it's okay. You guys are at that age where you get to do fun stuff. You're what we call the go-go years, you know?
Well, I still work full time, and he works when he wants to. So I have out-of-town guests coming in also Thursday and staying until the beginning of next week.
Okay.
But you know, we're in both in the insurance business.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you would have just leave it with me on Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys will probably understand this stuff pretty well. Are you in PNC or what lines?
Yeah, we're in PNC.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we're in PNC, but we're with large agencies that handle whole divisions of
Oh yeah, okay. So you do group plans and things like that.
Yeah, self-insured plans, yeah. So
Gotcha. Well, what time's he?
we're not wholly naive.
God, no, that's good. That'll save us a whole lot of time. I love when I get insurance savvy people because you know exactly what questions to ask. You know what you're looking for. And so what time will he be home Wednesday? And I'll squeeze you guys in the afternoon.
He's probably going to get home. It'll probably be 4 or 5 before he's home.
Okay. So here's what I can do then is I can put you guys down for probably about 6 p.m. on Wednesday. Does that sound like that works for you? And that's
Yep.
all right. Perfect. Do you need to write down my information, or you got that locked in?
I never picked your name, so I'll give you the gate.
Yes.
Sorry.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. So let me know when you got the pen and paper handy.
I'm ready. I'm having it on my computer.
All right. My name is Spencer. Okay. And then I'm actually going to go a step further. I'll give you my state insurance license. That way you know I'm not some weirdo. But the license is going to be W as in Washington. 501394.
Okay. And
All right.
your last name so I can put you in the gate.
Yes, Fagioni. That's F as in Frank. Aggioni.
F-A-G-D. And then I lost it.
Yeah, no, it's okay. F as in Frank, A as in Apple, G as in George, G as in George, I as in India, O as in Oscar, N as in November,
Yep.
I as in India. All right, perfect. You got it. All right, 6 p.m. Wednesday. Could you just do me a favor? Give me a 30-minute window, 6 to 6:30, in case I'm running behind with traffic.
Gotcha.
All right, sweet.
That's fair. You're on the counter and I will get you cleared at the gate.
All right, sweet. What was your first name, ma'am?
I'm Lisa.
Lisa, you have a wonderful, wonderful Valentine's Day dinner.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you so much.
All right, bye.
Wednesday.
All right, bye.
Right back. Hello?
Hi, Sandra.
Yes.
Sandra, this is Spencer Fagioni calling you about that mortgage protection response card that you sent in on your loan here with Regions Bank. How you doing?
Oh, good. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for asking. So, real quick, I want to make sure you and I are on the same page. This was the type of coverage where if anything happened to you, that mortgage is going to be taken care of for your family, and that's what you were looking for, right?
Yes.
Perfect. I just need to get a little information from you.
Depends on how much it would be. I mean, I don't know, like, how much anything like that would be.
Yeah, that's the best question you
The information.
Yeah, that's the best question you could have asked. The last thing we're going to do is recommend you pay for the price of a brand new car payment. So that would be silly, and we're not going to go that route. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little information from you, and I'll have you right off the phone. I do have your address as the... That's correct, right?
Yes.
Okay, was this a new home purchase or a refinance?
It was a rebuy, yeah.
Oh, gotcha. And that was the... Was that a 30-year, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Okay, what's that new payment on the mortgage ballpark?
Right around 1,200, 1,250.
Gotcha. I'm going to round up to 1,300. We'll keep it right there. Now, a couple questions. Are you single or are you married?
I'm single.
Okay. Now, I get a ton of these response cards every week, Sandra, but I have to do a little screening health-wise. So for the most part, in the last 7 years, have you been in pretty good health? No major heart attacks, strokes, cancer, anything like that?
I don't have anything like that. The only thing that's wrong with me medically is I have rheumatoid arthritis and fibromyalgia, which is joints and muscles.
Gotcha. Oh, I'm very familiar.
Anything like that, but
Okay, I'm just taking a note right now. Rheumatoid arthritis and fibromyalgia. Okay, are you taking any injections to treat that or just the pills?
just pills.
Okay.
Anti-inflammatories.
Okay, perfect. Not a problem. That shouldn't cause us too many issues at all. Now, the reason I was asking you those questions, Sandra, is because I have what's called brokerage access. What that really means for you, and you kind of touched on this a moment ago, is that I'm going to be able to shop out and customize the best plan to not only fit your situation, but most importantly, your budget. So what I do with all my clients is I set up a 10, really 15 minutes at the most. I simply get together with you. I'm gonna go over those options, answer all of your questions, of course. And I always say this, look, if I can show you something you like, terrific. But if not, no worries at all. Does that seem fair enough?
Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Now, are you working or are you retired, Sandra?
I'm working.
Okay, got it. And you're Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, or are you working from home?
My schedule is varied. I work so many different types of hours. I'm a police officer. So sometimes I work nights, sometimes I work days, so we'll figure it out.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. So let me tell you what I got. I'm most flexible in the mornings this next couple days, Tuesday or Wednesday.
Of this week?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to this week, but I could next week.
Okay, you don't.
For you?
Okay, you're working the rest of the week?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Well,
You've actually hit me. We have a 28-day pay period, and this is the end of the pay period. So there's always a lot of stuff scrambling at the end of the pay
absolutely.
period.
Two of my best friends are Manatee County PD, so I know what your hours are like, and I appreciate your service. So how does Tuesday next week look?
Look here. Tuesday the 22nd. What time?
I have a noon available, 1 p.m. or an 8:30 in the morning.
Noon would be really good.
Okay, that works. That's my preferred as well, so that's awesome. So tell me what, Sandra, do you have a pen and paper handy, or you got your calendar there so you can take some of my information down?
I do.
Okay, so again, my name is Spencer. My last name starts with the letter F as in Frank or Foxtrot. And then I'm going to give you my license number. That way you know I'm not some weirdo coming over.
Okay.
Now, you're a cop, so I don't think anyone's going to try to pull a fast one on you. But my license number is going to be W as in Washington, 501394.
Okay.
Okay, you got that?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Now, a couple other things. When I'm driving down your street, is that going to be above the garage and on the mailbox like normal?
Yes.
Okay, got it. And then what color is the house on? I'll drive right past it.
It's just off-white.
Okay.
And ugly.
No, that's perfect. That's perfect. And then can I park in the driveway, or would you prefer I'm on the curb?
You can park in the driveway.
Okay, perfect. All right, sweet. Other than that, Sandra, I'm like 6'2", kind of scrawny looking, but when you see me walking up the driveway, you can put that Glock 19 away for me. Is that cool?
Okay, sounds good.
All right, sweet, Sandra. I look forward to helping you out. I think we'll get along just fine, but I'll see you next week on Tuesday at noon.
All right, thanks.
All right, great. Take care. I'm not trying to get shot.